Humanity's journey towards awakening continues to make exceptional progress, as it continues to align with and follow the plan that Mother or Father or God set in motion to help you all to awaken fully to the only reality, love, even though it appears to many of you that things are getting worse. Although many have had their attention captured by the seemingly endless MSM propaganda explosions, which are always focused on drama and the need to arouse fear in the populace, do allow yourselves to listen to your own individual intuition, which is constantly awake within you. Your intuition is your unbreakable connection to your source, to love, to Christ consciousness, which is reality, and from which you have never for even an instant been separated. You are, always have been, and always will be fully and eternally one with your source. Therefore you are each an irreplaceable characteristic or feature of Mother or Father or God, expressing herself and her divinity perfectly and uniquely through you. The deep love within each one of you, when you allow it to fill your hearts, instead of fearfully listening to and believing the messages with which your egos are always attempting to distract you from reality, will completely embrace you and flow abundantly out through you, deeply affecting everyone with whom you interact in even the slightest way. This is God's will for you, and therefore, of course, it is also your will. Her will is the most magnificent divine gift from God to all of creation. You are all divine beings of enormous power. All that you need do to access this is to allow your innate godliness to express itself through you by being yourselves. There is no need to seek the approval of others, a fear-driven egoy aspect of being in form, because you are already a unique expression of God. When you seek the approval or the acceptance of others by agreeing with them when you do not, or when you are unsure as to how you actually feel, what you truthfully believe is veiled from you because you are permitting your fear-driven egos to guide and direct you. Doing this is what separation is all about. Your egos are terrified of being alone and lonely, and they have an intense need to belong, and you can clearly see the way belonging to an organization, either political, governmental, sporting, military, charitable, religious, etc., which demands loyalty at all times, appeals to them by giving them a temporary sense of security, which is invalid and which they know can be taken from them at any moment, thus keeping them in a constant state of fear. Your oneness, your interdependence with your source, Mother or Father or God, is the life force, the awareness of your beingness, your eternal consciousness, the unique you that each one of you is. It is God expressing herself through the absolutely unique being that you are, and seeing others and the world around you exactly as you choose to look at them and perceive them in your own utterly unique manner. You can and do change this perception from time to time as your personal human perspective is affected by what you see and what you believe. Most of you cling to beliefs that were imposed or encouraged during infancy and childhood, and then during your teens and early adulthood you alter them as you choose to become more independent in order to start living the lives that make sense to you, even though this sense is often heavily affected by your much repeated infancy and childhood experiences, which are as it were ingrained within you below your level of conscious awareness. Often these senses or interpretations of life conflict, leading to confusion which most people attempt to bury in their subconscious, out of sight out of mind, until they intensify and absolutely demand to be attended to. When this occurs, as it does for everyone, many find themselves seemingly at war within themselves, and any sense of guilt or unworthiness they have been denying rises irrefutably into their conscious awareness, causing discomfort that can be extreme. What is happening is that their need to find the true purpose of their lives starts to unfold, as the meaninglessness of much of their lives becomes ever more apparent, because all that they have sought in personal achievement or material stuff, even if achieved, no longer brings any real satisfaction. In fact, they have probably just realized that it never has. This is in fact a most wonderful opportunity to start to disengage from any ego-driven thinking or behaviors, and finally allow your God-given intuition to guide you. This is often difficult because your egos are loud, and your intuition is soft, loving, and gentle. Love is gentle. It does not scream or shout, it envelopes and embraces you whenever you choose to allow it to do so, and then offers you wise and loving guidance, guidance that your egos, because of their endless fear and need for protection from others and the world, would dismiss as insane. Nevertheless, often your egos seem to win, and you again allow fear or what-if thoughts to hold your attention, distracting you yet again from that gentle intuitive knowing that is always with you. However, your divine connection, your intuition, is ceaselessly patient because it always honors your free will choices and decisions, and when you do make the choice to start accepting its guidance, as you will, it is there ready and utterly willing to present itself to you. The vast majority presently in human form will start to listen to and be guided by their intuition in this their present incarnation, because they set that intent very powerfully before birth. Nevertheless, many have undergone or are undergoing intense pain and suffering right now. So be aware of this, and instead of reacting angrily and judgmentally to the insane and destructive behaviors in which some are engaging, pause and tune into those for whom you feel anger or rage and allow yourselves to offer them your love and your forgiveness. When you do, the intensity of your feelings will ease, and you will feel an awareness of and compassion for their pain, allowing love for them to fill your hearts and reduce any anger or rage you may be feeling for the apparent depravity of the lives they are living. Remember, everyone presently incarnate chose to be on earth now to assist in your collective awakening, and not one of you has the knowledge to judge or condemn another. Source, love, mother, or father or God, is infinitely accepting of every one of her divine creations, and is eternally at one with each of them. There is only love. Anything that is not in perfect alignment with love is unreal, it does not and cannot exist. When you awaken, as you most definitely will, you will understand and know with delight that this is the absolute truth. With so very much love, Saul.